Oh, just taking a break here. 1 second, I'm going to clean this lens a bit. So I'm just replacing all the soffits and fascia here. See, I just tore this down. And this is how not to DIY, do it yourself. There's an addition built on this house. You can see this is the old part of the house. This is the new. And for some reason on this side of the house, if you can see here, those 1x6s or 1x8s, whatever they are, go on top of the rafters there, the tails, and then on this side it's not on top of the rafter. They just kind of let it bend down and they put plywood on top, kind of just to mend the roofs together. So the roof is not even close the same height. As you can see there, how that gap is way bigger there, and then it goes down there. I was always wondering what was going on with the roof. So, get out of the sun there. So this side of the roof is about 1 inch lower than the old part. So when I'm replacing the soffits and fascia here, it's just gonna look retarded when it's done. Like you can see it plain as day. I could see that hump in the roof, and I was wondering what it was all about. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. We're gonna have to just tear off this section of the metal roofing and go up there and cut that tail, those 1x6s off there in the middle of that joist, and get this roof level. Strap this side of the roof. I don't think this roof is even strapped at all. We have to take this part off anyways. If you can see, it's all soaking wet up there, and that is actually really wet. We've got a lot of rain this summer, so it's really wet. You can see that cardboard soaked, and that's their valley there. That's where the two roofs meet, and that little piece of it's just roofing is what they expect to hold all the water. Well, it's not working, I'll tell you that. It's working better on this side because it's angled towards the other side here, but it's all just going right here. So we're gonna fix that up. I don't know why someone would do this. Absolutely crazy to me. You're gonna put on this big addition on this house, and that's how you're gonna mend the roofs. You're not even gonna have them the same height. On the other side, it's all the same height, but they got lazy or something on this side. I don't know. So it kind of sucks because the siding up there on the house, this roof is going to be 1 inch higher about, and so I'm probably going to have to cut all that siding for where the roof meets the siding here. It's going to go up 1 inch higher, so I'll probably have to cut it. That's kind of going to be a pain, but putting pot lights underneath here, soffit lights, give it some curb appeal. You can see I started doing the soffits on this side of the house, on the front here. I just wanted to see what it would look like, so I'm not putting any lights up here. And you can see here, they put these spacers in here. I don't know if it was to square the roof up. That's what my guess is. So I'm just leaving them in. But just built like crap. Most of the stuff that this guy did himself is just, I've redone so much of it already. So this side here, it's all the same height, thankfully. We're gonna get new drip edge for this and replace the soffit fascia. But there is one issue with this side of the roof. If you can see the face board here, or the fascia board, and then there's a big gap. I don't know if you guys can see with the sun, but there's a big gap there. And so my 8-inch piece of fascia won't go up under the drip edge there, but it does for the rest of the roof. They've just got this side just a touch higher. There's not really much I can do there without, basically redoing this roof here. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll put some wood in there so I have something to screw the eaves trough to, or gutters. I think Americans call them gutters. Same crap, but you won't notice it that bad like the other side, because the other side is like a hump in the middle of the roof, where this side's kind of hidden with the gutters, because this will be the high part, and then I'm gonna have the downspout over there, because the downspout on the top roof, and they're both gonna meet up there, and then I'll take the water away over in the bush there somewhere. But I'll probably have to replace that fascia board. And then they've got this old chimney. It hasn't been in use since we've owned the house for about 5 years. I'd say we have this house now, and it connects to nothing. There used to be a big tree here, a huge tree you can see right here, and that's why there's crap and stuff there stuck in there. There's a big tree like that, and it's right beside the house, and we cut it down. Okay, you can see those screws. If you can see those screws, how much they're popping up. I've already fixed a bunch, but we're gonna go and fix all those screws. Probably put new ones. It's probably time for new screws up there. But yeah, I got a piece of metal roofing to fill in this old exhaust pipe here, chimney. I'm thinking it's an old chimney just like that one there. That's the new one. I'm thinking this is the old one. So we got some work ahead of us, but I think it's gonna look way nicer with this white trim here, with the white soffit and fascia. So we just restained the house all gray. It used to be like kind of like that deck, if you can see that deck over there. We're gonna do the deck white. We're thinking about even rebuilding that deck yet. We're not sure, but I think that will look a lot better when it's all around, and then nice white soffit lights coming down. That chimney no longer there. Got ordered snow stops, the metal snow stops for the roof, because that's what destroyed all this, is the snow. They didn't have snow stops installed on this metal roof, and we've got about 2 feet of snow on that roof, so we definitely need them. I just tore the gutters right off, tore everything. Even moved that chimney. You can see that chimney's kind of slanted, so we gotta fix all that. So yeah, if you're gonna do it yourself, make sure you do it right. If you don't know how, ask somebody. Research it. There's lots of people who will help you out. Even contractors that do it. Get them to come look at the job. Like a buddy or something. Or even pay, if you don't know how to do it, pay someone to do it. Because including the lights, all the fascia and soffit cost me $2,000 Canadian to buy all this. If they would have just done it right the first time, I probably wouldn't have replaced this, but it was all falling off. Like, look at even the fascia up there. It fell off. It was just on with little nails. Like the nails. I would not use nails for fascia ever. I'll always use screws. So that just fell right off. So my soffit and fascia is all screwed in. Those little nails, they don't. I wouldn't ever use them personally. You could probably get away with the soffits because the fascia will hold it in if you have the fascia screwed on. But yeah, this is my first time installing soffits. It's actually going pretty good. So I just wanted to show what kind of gong show I'm dealing with and what kind of DIY garbage people put out there. It boggles my mind. Like this little cabin was the old cabin. They probably should have just tore it down. If this rest of this house here, which is quite large, is the addition. And you couldn't line the roof up. Like, you're gonna spend all that money and you're not gonna line those roofs up to match. Especially with this metal roof, especially back then when they bought it, this roof would have been expensive. And all their fascia and everything is all custom. Like, it's bent, it's not bought. Like, it's custom. You can tell it's custom. It's all heavy duty stuff. It's actually a shame to be throwing it away. That 6-inch up there isn't custom. I shouldn't say it's all custom, but this stuff was 8-inch and it was custom bent. Hit that like, subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I think got 22 more, possibly, something like that. So please hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000.